So can you please welcome to the stage, with as much enthusiasm as you have everybody else this evening, Charlie.
If you want to know what I've been drinking tonight, just look at my shirt. You might think this first poem is inspired by a man, but in fact it's inspired by a big Scottish lesbian called Caroline Duffy. It's called Horizontal Male Nude. Beast, hunched over all shoulders and knees, the curving trench of his back, open to fire, his carefully tailored waistline, undressed, the fortress of his ribcage thinly veiled by smooth skin. Thick hair, it does not hold the strength of God, hands, Pontius Pilate soft, a delicate heel, not his weakest point. Slovenly and sweet, large and awkward, growls, flexes, man. He rolls over, says good morning. This is just a short one, it's called Consideration. Consider yourself at home, wherever you go. You won't be questioned or judged unless another masculine feels challenged. Be considerate wherever you go, or you could get yourself hurt. If you don't have a masculine around, you'll need one. Thank you. This is called Song for a Housewife. A bird, paralysed by fear and anger, a shield with no master, stunned in a savage hand, lies and flesh are her only salvation now. She cannot speak, organs saturated in fear, forced inside out. Offal is best left inside or aside. Why, singing when spitting blood shows you're alive. Manacled by expectation, bondage is enjoyed as a sensation of reality. Her song, a plea of ignorance for a wink of security. Bird, caged in the echo of an age-old song. This poem's about my great-grandfather and kitchen furniture. A stool, a breakfast stool, solid wood once sat on every morning in its home. 2 generations, the plasticky yellow leather top has a hole. Time-darkened, spongy inners, picked-tacked. You stood, breathing through teeth, tea in one hand, foam under a fingernail. 12 years now it has sat, under the stairs, alone in her house, practically strangers, barely related and sat upon. Retro novelty, no longer your chair. One day, that barely related stranger from the in-between generation tears off the top, takes out the inners, replaces the inners. Now the leather, thick, tan, new, unnatural, no longer your chair, gathers dust, aging, fading, honeycomb yellow to tan brown. 12 years and 60 more before, watching them grow, all 3, and slow, you. First too small to sit, starts crawling in after nightfall, bringing home girls wearing short skirts, throwing their pearls, then you're gone. Mum and dad, man and wife, alone. Man, sat, middle-aged spread, on toast. Wife tells him make the bed. Man, sat, twice-aged spread, on toast. Wife tells him make the bed. This continues forever, almost. Old man sat, cold toast. Wife tells him. Old man tells you it's like losing a limb. Old man, older, one night, skin cold. You bring family to clear your old home, house, whispering dome. Overexcited, grazed from sliding down the stair, she finds comfort on the yellow chair, dangling up high on the honeycomb. A corner for 12 years, aging, fading, honeycomb yellow to tan brown. She weeps for the memory, takes the shell, ghost, strips it of its funeral dress, new inners, yellow leather, like its great-grandfather, adopted, once again. A stool, a breakfast stool, sat on every morning in its home. retrospect to write this poem. My first, then no one. Those hands so perfectly in their place for 3 weeks I couldn't touch myself. Yes, touch myself. You called me a mystery, a dormant volcano, then left me to boil my own insides sterile. I never erupted as I should. Years later, you come to me, lightly tread on ashen scars, realizing they are strong enough to walk on. Part of me wants to take a piece to admire, a souvenir for your personal collection. The scar won't reopen. You have scars now. Too many, man-made, self-made, man you are now, outwardly wise, inside a crumbling cave. This next poem is Why They Put Me On After the Watershed, and the title speaks for itself. If I tried to fuck fewer people, I would have more friends. I'm the cat with all the cream, I'm obscene, Lady Pipe Dream, nice to meet you, I'm deceitful and the right kind of mean. Ideally they want me, the idea is they want me, they want the idea of me, I'm just an idea, really. I'm the woman chasing the dream, so obscene. My incentive scheme? I'll make you feel things you can't even comprehend. I don't need a friend, though I recommend you pretend. Either way, it doesn't get easier in the end. But they always reoffend, like chewing tobacco from a fag end. Why buy from the plum tree? Why buy foreign and cheap when you can have me for free? Ideally, they want me. The idea is they want me. They want the idea of me. I'm just an idea, really.
Okay, I'm going to do a tiny amount of thank you bits now, but that was the end of our Mouthpiece Poets section for this evening. So can we have a big round of applause for all the Mouthpiece Poets? It is their fault that tonight has happened. It's their fault in partnership with the guys from the Drill as well. So can we please have a thank you for the guys from the Drill sitting at the back? And the guys from the Drill front of the bar. These nights, like I say, they don't happen without people getting behind them. They don't happen for free. It does require people to put in a lot of time. It does require people to put in their own money. It requires things to get things rolling. Without these people being committed to doing it, it just wouldn't be happening. And we want to keep it rolling. We want to keep it something that's every single month. It is going to be back here again on the 20th of July. Further dates will be announced later. But we want it to make it a monthly event. And without your support and without people coming along, without you spreading the word, it just doesn't happen. So I have 2 requests for you right now. You have some homework, unfortunately. This is the teacher in me now coming out. You have some homework. I want you, when you go away from tonight, if you have enjoyed tonight, to tell 5 people that you know in some way, whether that's that you tweet about it, you put something on Facebook, you physically phone your friends who you think should have been here, and you tell them. If you haven't enjoyed this evening, I want you to tell 10 people how amazing tonight was, in whatever way you choose, whether that's tweeting people, Facebook, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you spread the word. Without beating the drum, it doesn't happen. We don't have a drum loud enough to tell the world, but there is plenty of opportunities for us to do it. So please make sure that you spread that word.